Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. This is Ashwin Ramani, your research analyst at SBI Securities. I hope I'm audible and I hope you all are able to see my screen. If you all can give me a heads up in the chat box. अगर मेरी स्क्रीन दिखाई दे रही है, आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है तो आप मुझे एक बार चैट बॉक्स में कमेंट करके बता सकते हो, so that I know you all are with me live in the session. And we'll just wait for a couple of minutes. And then we'll begin with the webinar on how to trade fake breakouts and fake breakdowns. Adi ji, good evening. All good. Okay, perfect. We just wait for a couple of minutes. I see that people are joining in. Sachin ji, hello. Good evening. Murthy ji, good evening. Great, superb. Good evening, Harsh ji. So I think आपने काफी सारे webinars attend किए होंगे जहाँ पे ब्रेकआउट्स और ब्रेकडाउन्स को कैसे ट्रेड करना है वो आपने शायद सीखा होगा, बट आज हम उसका रिवर्स करने वाले कि ये फेक ब्रेकआउट्स और फेक ब्रेकडाउन्स को कैसे ट्रेड करें, बिकॉज मोर देन ट्रेडिंग ब्रेकआउट्स एंड ब्रेकडाउन्स, जो सबसे जो स्ट्रॉन्ग अपॉर्चुनिटी आपका आएगा वो फेक ब्रेकआउट्स और फेक ब्रेकडाउन्स में होगा. एंड आई टेल यू व्हाई, एंड दिस वुड हैव हैपेंड विद यू अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स एज वेल, स्पेशली जब आप ट्रेड करते होंगे. कितने लोग ऐसा हुआ है कि मान लो आपने कोई स्टॉक में एक ब्रेकआउट देख लिया हो और आप ये अज्यूम करोगे कि हाँ ये एक प्रीवियस हाई है और यहाँ पे हमें एक ब्रेकआउट मिल चुका है, and you would hear almost everyone talking, oh, the stock has given a fresh breakout, and you would also see a lot of new traders coming in into that stock post the breakout here. बट होता क्या है, जैसे ही ब्रेकआउट के बाद आप वो एंटर करते हो वो प्राइस एकदम से गुम जाता है एंड इट ट्रिगर्स योर स्टॉप लॉस. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू ऑल हैव एक्चुअली फेस दिस, especially when it comes to trading, and irrespective of any time frame I'm talking about, whether you are an intraday trader or whether you use 1 hour charts or a 4 hours chart, the moment you see a breakout and you enter into a breakout, the high chances are that the price might consolidate or might go down and then it would go up. So if you do just one tweak to that breakout, at least then you will be able to identify whether it's a true breakout or whether it's a fake breakout here. So we'll see that. So I have some examples as well. So first we will learn both the sides ki fake breakouts, fake breakdowns ko kaise trade karna hai. What are some extra parameters that you need to look into before trading fake breakouts and fake breakdowns? Sudhakar ji saying many times, Harish ji saying happened many times, share market is unpredictable like last 2 days. It's good. I think now thoda sa recovery nazar aa rahi hai, considering the fact that there have been some positive developments that has happened between India and US. I take a small position initially. Okay, that's also a good way to deal into, but so we'll discuss the setup today. आज मैं proper एक trading setup ही discuss करेंगे, and I'm sure you will like that. I mean, towards the end of the session, you will be like, okay, this is one setup that you need to have it with you. So let us start. So this is what we'll discuss for the next 45-50 minutes. First, we will see how to spot fake breakouts and fake breakdowns. What are the levels to track for fake breakouts and breakdowns? Then what are some multi-confirmation checks? Because not only price, okay, price is the most important thing. The whole setup revolves around price only, but there are a few additional parameters as well that can add to your conviction. So we'll discuss that as well. और लास्टली हम एग्जांपल्स भी देखेंगे ताकि टुवर्ड्स द एंड आपको पता चले, मुझे भी पता चलेगा कि आपको ये सेटअप सही में समझ में आया या नहीं आया. सो वील हैव सम एग्जांपल्स एज वेल एंड आई विल टेस्ट योर नॉलेज टुवर्ड्स द एंड आल्सो. ठीक है, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट ऑफ विद द सेशन. सबसे पहले हाउ टू स्पॉट अ फेक ब्रेकआउट हियर. नाउ बिफोर आई गो टू दिस स्लाइड हियर, लेट मी ओपन माय पेंट. Can everyone see my paint? If you all can give me a heads up in the chat box, let me know अगर पेंट नजर आ रही है कि नहीं मेरे स्क्रीन पे. I hope you can see a white background on my screen. If you all can actually let me know in the chat box. And let's keep this session interactive. Let's keep it engaging. सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको हम बोर्ड में डिस्कस करेंगे कि ये फेक ब्रेकआउट्स फेक ब्रेकडाउन्स क्या होता है, एंड देन आई विल टेक यू टू द प्रेजेंटेशन. अब मान लो प्राइस यहां से ऊपर गया है, द प्राइस इज इन एन अप ट्रेंड and we have a new high. There is a new high that the price has made here, and after making a high, then we are seeing some sort of a correction here. So can I say the level that I marked here is called as a swing high? Do you all agree? बिकॉज स्विंग हाई वही लेवल होता है ना जहाँ पे प्राइस एक हाई बनाता है और हाई बना के बाद वही से प्राइस नीचे की तरफ आना स्टार्ट कर देता है, कॉन्ट्ररी टू द प्रायर ट्रेंड. सो योर द ट्रेंड इज अप, द प्राइस हैज मेड अ हाई और वही से हम नीचे आ जाते हैं. सो दिस इज योर स्विंग हाई. सो दिस इज द लेवल. आपको एक जब भी आपको एक स्विंग हाई दिखता है, यू नीड टू मार्क दैट जोन and you wait for the price to move up again. Exactly, wait for the price to move up again here. Just a second. Okay, so you wait for the price to move up again. Again, it goes up again. And finally, you get a candle like this. And this is a green candle. Can anyone tell me what has happened here? The price has closed above the previous swing high और आपको एक green candle मिला है. क्या मुझे बता सकते हैं क्या हुआ है यहाँ पे? Do you see a breakout happening here? If you all can let me know in the chat box. So there was this high here. The price resisted around this high. Price वहां से नीचे गिरा, फिर से price अपना uptrend शुरू किया and price closed above the previous high. Do you all agree? If you all can let me know in the chat box. Do you see there is a breakout that has happened here? Exactly. So for example, let's say this high is at 100 and the stock has broken out and now it has closed at 110. Now tell me guys, what would a normal trader do at this level? आप एक न्यू ट्रेडर हो या बिगिनर हो या इवन यू आर एन एक्सपीरियंस ट्रेडर, आइडियली आपका फर्स्ट थॉट प्रोसेस क्या होगा जब भी आप देखोगे कि प्राइस एक प्रीवियस हाई के ऊपर क्लोज दिया है? आरडीजी नाउ लेट्स से आपने सिर्फ एक ग्रीन कैंडल देखा, इट हैज क्लोज्ड अबाउ द प्रीवियस हाई. व्हाट वुड अ नॉर्मल ट्रेडर डू? थिंक लाइक अ नॉर्मल ट्रेडर और थिंक व्हाट यू वुड डू इन सच सिचुएशन. अगर वुड यू टेक अ ट्रेड, वुड यू नॉट टेक अ ट्रेड, वुड यू वेट फॉर अ कंफर्मेशन? And I'm sure we'll have different answers here, but what you as a trader would do in such a situation where a price has made a new high here? Often you guys ask me a lot during my mid market sessions, right? Sir, ये stock एक fresh breakout दिया है, क्या करना चाहिए? So what would you do in this case? Swatik ji is saying we'll take a long trade. Okay, what about others? Sachin ji is also saying he will buy candle low SL, take a okay, you will do it in tranches. Okay, so ideally everyone will, सबको एक ही चार्ट दिखेगा. Hari ji is saying resist the temptation. See, a normal trader or a new trader who has just learned price action for the first time or even an experienced trader would just go and buy. वो कहीं ना कहीं से वो देखा भी होगा कि ये fresh breakout है, and that trader will I think Murthy ji is saying he'll wait for the next candle. We'll go long by seeing the volumes. Okay, RDG is saying we'll be inclined to buy. Interesting. So I'll tell you what happens usually in a breakout. Almost 70 to 80% of the traders will actually buy at the first breakout itself. And the moment you buy, what will happen is in the next candle itself will close like this. And this is how the next candle looks like, guys. And now the closing has come back to 90. Now, what has happened here, guys? If you all can let me know in the chat box. You got a breakout. I think almost all of you, I think Sachin ji, Swatik ji, Sudhakar ji, Dinesh ji, RD ji, almost all, I think you can see almost 5 people here would have bought at this candle. But what has happened? The next candle itself, we got a close above the previous high. And immediately the next candle, we got a close below here. So what would happen to सचिन जी, आरडी जी, दिनेश जी, सुधाकर जी और जिन्होंने ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे बाई किया हुआ है, नेक्स्ट कैंडल दे आर सीइंग दैट द प्राइस हैज अगेन क्लोज्ड बिलो द रेजिस्टेंस हियर. आई थिंक व्हाट दीस गाइस विल डू इज दे विल एग्जिट देयर पोजीशन, एंड व्हाट विल हैपन, एग्जिट करने पर प्राइस गिरेगा एंड देयर विल बी अ न्यू सेट ऑफ इन्वेस्टर्स हु वुड कम इन, जिन्होंने ये आज का फेक ब्रेकआउट्स और फेक ब्रेकडाउन्स का सेशन के बाद, ऑल द स्मार्ट इन्वेस्टर्स, यू गाइस विल नाउ कम इन एंड दे माइट, यू विल क्रिएट अ fresh sell position here and will take the prices even further here. So this is exactly how you should be looking for a fake breakout. Do you all see what did we do here in this fake breakout? Now let me go to my presentation. This is exactly what we need to do. We need to find a resistance. We have to wait for a candle to close above that resistance. मतलब क्लोजिंग चाहिए तो आपको एंड ऑफ द डे रुकना पड़ेगा. सो यू हैव टू लुक फॉर अ डेली चार्ट. और अगर आप आर्ली चार्ट देख रहे हो तो आर्ली क्लोज के लिए रुकना पड़ेगा. अगर आप 30 मिनट चार्ट देख रहे हो तो आपको 30 मिनट्स क्लोज के लिए रुकना पड़ेगा. यू कैन लुक फॉर एनी टाइम फ्रेम दैट यू वांट टू. फाइंड अ हाई, wait for the price to close above the high. It should be a breakout and immediately the next candle itself should close below the low. ऐसा नहीं कि दो कैंडल के बाद नीचे क्लोज हुआ या तीन कैंडल के बाद क्लोज हुआ. Immediately the next candle should close below the high here. So the logic is simple. Identify a resistance, wait for the stock or index to close above the resistance. I'm not saying break होना चाहिए, I am saying close होना चाहिए वो high के बाद. And last, immediately wait for the stock to close below the resistance in the next candle itself. When you spot this, this is what is called as a fake breakout here. This is exactly the kind of pattern that you need to be looking at. Whether आप उसको 15 मिनट्स में कर रहे हो, 30 मिनट्स में कर रहे हो, 4 आवर्स में कर रहे हो, 1 आवर्स में कर रहे हो, 2 आवर्स में कर रहे हो, डेली में कर रहे हो, वीकली में कर रहे हो या मंथली में कर रहे हो, irrespective of any time frame that you look into, this is how you should spot a fake breakout here. Is this part clear, guys? If you all can let me know in the chat box. समझ में आया है कैसे स्पॉट करना है फेक ब्रेकआउट को? इफ आप मुझे एक बार चैट बॉक्स में कमेंट करके बता सकते हो. We are not just done yet. ये तो सिर्फ, this is just one part. We have just come to the multi confirmation part here. Remember, find a high. It should be a proper swing high. Wait for the price to close above the swing high. Ideally a green candle, obviously, because close is higher than the open. And remember this key point, the next candle itself should close below the higher. ऐसा नहीं कि दो तीन candle के बाद close हुआ. The next candle should give a close below the higher. When that happens, that is exactly the kind of setup that you need to spot in the charts here. Now, let me come to the paint again. So we saw what a fake breakout is. Now, exactly opposite of this will be a fake breakdown, wherein let's say the price is in a downtrend. The price has made a swing low. The price trades to go up and the price again comes down and it closes below the swing low here. And this is a red candle. End of the day, you need to scan it, Wilfred G. Every day, evening, you need to look at all the charts and you have to spot these setups here, Wilfred G. Now, so do you all agree there is a swing low? Let's say the swing low is at 100. सुमन जी, आप कोई भी टाइम फ्रेम यूज कर सकते हो. आपको जो टाइम फ्रेम पसंद है आप उस टाइम फ्रेम पे देख सकते हो. कंडीशन वो है कि एक मान लो एक लो है, लो के नीचे क्लोज होना चाहिए. लेट्स से द प्राइस हैज क्लोज्ड एट 90 and immediately in the next candle itself, rather than selling here, wait for the next candle to give you a higher close. Ideally next candle यहाँ पे green होना चाहिए. And where the price has now closed at 110. This is called as a fake breakdown. This is fake breakdown and this is a fake breakout. Is this part clear? So you spot a high, close above the high, immediately you get close below the low. Similarly, there is one low here, close below the low. वहां पे सेल नहीं करना है, रुक जाना है. Like Harish ji ने बोला, you resist the temptation, you have to resist here and immediately wait for a candle to close above this low here. So that is how you spot a fake breakout and a fake breakdown. Is this part clear, guys? Okay. So let me, okay. So, okay. So this is what a fake breakdown is. So here you can see this is an historical chart of National Aluminium where the price has made a support. There is an important support here. Sudhakar ji, ignore RSI, ADX at this point. Abhi ke liye don't look at any indicators. Just purely look at the price action. That's it. I'll come to the indicators point towards the end. I'll tell you when to look at the indicators here. So for a fake breakdown, which is an opposite of fake breakout, there is a low, the price goes up. You can see this red candle where this close is below the support. ये low के नीचे close हुआ. ऐसे लगना चाहिए, ट्रैप होना चाहिए लोग, दैट सो यू आर टेकिंग बेसिकली यू आर टेकिंग एडवांटेज ऑफ द ट्रैप हियर. Whenever you take advantage of the trap, that is when वो जो आपका जो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा, that will be a very big opportunity. See, इसमें एक रिस्क है. I'll tell you what the risk is. So there is a low, the price closes below the low, and immediately you can see the price has closed above the low here as well. So whenever this is what a fake breakdown is, exactly, that's a bear trap. इसमें क्या होगा ना, your risk will be very less. If the stock moves in your favor, your reward will be very good. You can even aim for 1:4, 1:5, or even more than that. The only risk is, भले ये फेक ब्रेकडाउन के बाद फिर से एक रेड कैंडल बनता है, if it goes below, आपका स्टॉप लॉस ट्रिगर होगा, but your risk will be very small, but your rewards will be very huge in this case. आपको opportunity शायद ही कम मिले, but still you will get a good opportunities provided you scan for the stocks on a daily basis here. But it's a very simple setup to understand. Did you all get this fake breakout and fake breakdown? If you all can, let me know in the chat box. So first we discussed fake breakout and then we discussed fake breakdown here. Now again, let's come back to the fake breakout part here. Is everyone with me? If you all can, let me know in the chat box. आपको चार्ट्स में क्या देख रहा है वो तो मैंने अभी बता दिया है. Now we are going to the second level of confirmation, that is your nothing, even we don't have to look at the volumes as well, only pure price. सुधाकर जी, एक हाई चाहिए, हाई के ऊपर क्लोज चाहिए, फिर वही हाई के नीचे क्लोज चाहिए, फिर एक लो चाहिए, वो लो के नीचे क्लोज चाहिए, इमीडिएटली वो लो के ऊपर क्लोज चाहिए. सिंपल, और कुछ भी नहीं देखना है स्टॉक में. नो वॉल्यूम्स, no RSI, no ADX, no Bollinger Bands, no MACD, no super trend, no pivot points, nothing. Purely price. We are just playing with the price action here and trying to play with the sentiment. That's it. We are just seeing a point where a lot of traders would get trapped and we are just taking an advantage of that. That is the whole essence of this strategy here. Okay? Now, what are the other checks that you can do along with this fake breakout here? So these are some of the checks that you can do here. First of all, we saw that this is a fake breakout. Along with that, one other thing that you can check with a fake breakout is look for any bearish reversal candles. We have already done a session on candlestick patterns. अगर आपने वो सेशन नहीं देखा तो आप हमारे SBI Securities के YouTube चैनल पे जाके देख सकते हो. Now, can you all tell me what is the candle pattern that is being formed here? कैंडल कौन सा आपको एक बेरिश कैंडल फॉर्मेशन आपको नजर आ रहा है यहाँ पे? सो व्हेनेवर एट जहां पे भी आपको फेक ब्रेकआउट नजर आया है, ऑलवेज कंबाइन दैट विद अ कैंडलस्टिक पैटर्न. सो योर नॉलेज ऑफ कैंडलस्टिक पैटर्न will actually help you a lot in just adding up to your conviction. So प्राइस के साथ आप ये दो चीज भी अगर आप देखोगे तो आपका बस कन्विक्शन बढ़ जाएगा वो ट्रेड लेने में. Now, along with this, do you see any candlestick pattern here at the time when fake breakout has happened at this level around 722? This is C and it's a non-FNO stock. Exactly, bearish piercing, इसको हम लोग dark cloud cover pattern बोलते हैं. So you can see there is a dark cloud cover pattern here. Secondly, first of all, fake breakout where first thing you need to check for is any bearish reversal candles that you see here. Candle, you just need to know the top 10 to 12 candles that are important. जैसे आपका hammer हो गया, engulfing हो गया, morning star, evening star, haramis, your piercings, dark cloud cover, dojis. These are some of the names that you need to know. इतना जरूरी नहीं कि आपको 10, 20, 50 candlestick patterns की जरूरत है. See, if you are looking at, so ideally, since it's a 2 candle hai, agar if you are looking at 3 candles, then it's more like an evening star. But if you're just considering this 2 candles, it's a dark cloud cover. Secondly, if it's an FNO stock, one extra check that you can do is just above the resistance. जो strike price, ये जो high line है, उसका एकदम करीब है, you have to see for a strong call writing, at least 2x ज़्यादा call writing होना चाहिए as compared to put writing here. This is not for a non-FNO stock, but if it's an FNO stock, आपको ऑप्शन डेटा यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा. So you have to see कि जो लेवल पे फेक ब्रेकआउट हुआ है उसी लेवल के एक स्ट्राइक प्राइस ऊपर कॉल राइटिंग ज्यादा होना चाहिए. कितना ज्यादा होना चाहिए? एटलीस्ट 2x डिफरेंस होना चाहिए बिटवीन कॉल राइटिंग एंड पुट राइटिंग. So if call writing is, let's say, around 1 lakh contracts, put writing should be 50,000 contracts or even lesser. Significantly, the difference should be tilted in the favor of call writers. Is that part clear? तो मान लो अगर सीएंट अगर एक एफएनओ स्टॉक होता 722 और उसका नेक्स्ट स्ट्राइक प्राइस है 730, सो 730 शुड हैव अग्रेसिव कॉल राइटिंग एज कंपेयर टू पुट राइटिंग, 2x मोर कॉल राइटिंग होना चाहिए एज कंपेयर टू पुट राइटिंग योर, दिखना चाहिए कि काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग बेयर का प्रेजेंस है एट दोज लेवल्स योर. Is that part clear? If you can, let me know in the chat box. The first thing is look for any bearish reversal pattern. Second thing is see जो immediate जो आपका resistance line है उसके just ऊपर, if it's an FNO stock, look for more call writing than the put writing. Thirdly, those fake breakouts with the trend are better than the one against the trend. So अभी आप देखोगे CNT, it was already in a downtrend. अगर आप देखोगे the stock was already falling, it was in a downtrend. और ये जो छोटा pullback हुआ था, if you can see a previous high के आसपास हमें fake breakout मिला था. So pullback में already अगर एक डाउन ट्रेंडिंग स्टॉक है उसमें अगर आपको एक फेक ब्रेकआउट मिलता है, then that is a good option. और अगर आपका मान लो एक अप ट्रेंड है और वहां पे आपको फेक ब्रेकआउट मिलता है, यू कैन कंसिडर दैट एज वेल. सो यू कैन यूज दिस फॉर अ कंटिन्यूएशन और यू कैन यूज दिस फॉर अ रिवर्सल एज वेल. इट वर्क्स बोथ वेज, but ideally if you are using it with the trend, those are much better than the one against the trend here. But I'll show you examples of against the trend as well. And once you get a fake breakout, once you get a candle pattern, once you see there is significant call writing as compared to put writing, once you see that the fake breakout is along with the trend, then where is your entry at this point? Your entry is you have to wait for a close on the first day. You have to wait for a close on the second day. That is when your fake breakout setup gets confirmed. And on the third day, wait for the stock or index to move below the low of the fake breakout candle. मतलब जो candle, so this red candle is your fake breakout candle. The moment it breaks this low, ये जो लाल candle है उसका low के नीचे, not necessarily आपको पूरा close के लिए रुकना है, जैसे ही ये लो ब्रेक कर देता है, दैट इज वेयर यू विल टेक योर सेल ट्रेड हियर. एंड आपका जो स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा दैट विल बी इमीडिएटली सम पॉइंट्स अबाउट दिस हाई लाइन हियर. Meaning if the price has given a breakout and it has given a fake breakout and it has broken the low of the fake breakout here, and once you have taken the entry, you don't want the price to go above that resistance line again, because that becomes your Lakshman Rekha. That is where you will keep your stop loss. एक बार वो लो तोड़ दिया तो the price has to go down and down only. और आपका जो SL होगा that will be above this resistance line. You can just keep few points above the resistance line here. After a fake breakout, you don't want the price to go back again. If it goes back again, your SL is hit, you move out of the trade. But if it doesn't go back again, if it falls further, you make money in this case. Is this setup clear, guys? If you all can, let me know in the chat box. It's a very simple setup. It's just that you are playing with the psychology and you are just looking at the levels where people are likely to get trapped. Because you see 70 to 80% and all the new traders who are going to come into the markets, they are going to trade breakouts only, because nobody learns fake breakouts and fake breakdowns initially. Everyone is taught breakouts only. अभी हम लोग को थोड़ा चेंज करना पड़ेगा, हमें ब्रेकआउट्स नहीं, हमें थोड़ा उल्टा ट्रेड करना पड़ेगा, देखना पड़ेगा. सी अगर वो ब्रेकआउट हुआ और फॉलो अप थ्रू बाइंग आया ना, तो देन आपका सेटअप बनेगा ही नहीं. देन दैट मींस वो ब्रेकआउट इज गोइंग टू बी ट्रू एंड द प्राइस इज गोइंग टू मूव अप हायर. बट वो ब्रेकआउट आने के बाद अगला ही कैंडल लाल हो गया, देन दैट मींस बायर्स के पास वो कन्विक्शन नहीं है टू टेक द प्राइस इवन हायर योर. क्लियर? सो देयर इज अ हाई, इमीडिएटली लो के नीचे जैसा हुआ यू सेल. एंड ये जो लाइन है, सो योर रिस्क इज वेरी स्मॉल योर, बिकॉज इफ इट गोज अप यू एग्जिट, यू मूव आउट ऑफ द ट्रेड, बट यू हैव टू टेक अ चांस. बट एज लॉन्ग एज इट फॉल्स, it go down, then you decide whether you want to go for 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5 or we have to use a simple candlestick pattern, Sudhakar ji. No need to use a Heike Rashi candle here. Is that part clear, guys? Fake breakout. Now similarly you can see there is a dark cloud cover. It's a non-FNO stock moved below. SL should be around 725, 730. But at least look for 1:3 in this case. 1:2, 1:3. Don't go for 1:1. आपका जो भी entry or risk है उसका at least twice of risk or thrice of risk is what you can cover in this. Clear? Similarly, we discussed what a fake breakdown is. हमने यहाँ पे fake breakdown देखा था. Similarly, now can you all tell me, guys, along with fake breakdown, what is it that we need to see along with fake breakdown here? What would be the multi confirmation checks? If you all can let me know in the chat box. आपने फेक ब्रेकआउट का तो कंफर्मेशन चेक्स आपने देख लिया, तो फेक ब्रेकडाउन का क्या कंफर्मेशन चेक्स होगा यहाँ पे इन दिस केस? One is there is a low, the price has closed below the low, and immediately the price has given a close above the low as well. So one is your fake breakdown is clear. So you can see around 180 is the level where National Aluminium gave a fake breakdown. Along with that, what is it that you are going to see along with a fake breakdown here? आप मुझे एक बार चैट बॉक्स में बता सकते हो आप क्या देखोगे फेक ब्रेकडाउन में इसके अलावा? What are those multi confirmation checks? Now remember, National Aluminium is FNO stock here. So what are the different things that you can use along with a fake breakdown setup to add to your conviction? One is identify a support. Okay. Check for a bullish reversal candle. जैसे हम वहां पे bearish patterns देख रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पे हमें bullish patterns देखना चाहिए. So you can clearly see there is an engulfing pattern here. A big green candle has completely covered the body of the red here. Secondly, as Dinesh ji has rightly said, and Hitesh ji has said here, यहाँ पे पुट राइटिंग ज्यादा होना चाहिए एज कंपेयर टू कॉल राइटिंग हियर. सो यहाँ पे सपोर्ट इज अराउंड 180. तो जो 180 है और उसका जो नीचे वाला जो स्ट्राइक प्राइस है, चाहे वो 178 हो 177 हो, जो भी हो नेशनल एल्यूमिनियम का, देयर शुड बी सिग्निफिकेंट पुट राइटिंग एज कंपेयर टू कॉल राइटिंग. एटलीस्ट 2x डिफरेंस होना चाहिए. अगर मान लो पुट राइटर्स 1 लाख है तो कॉल राइटर्स 50,000 है, उसके नीचे होना चाहिए. या अगर कॉल राइटर्स 1 लाख है तो पुट राइटर्स 2 लाख होना चाहिए. ऐसा दिखना चाहिए कि नीचे जो ये जो सपोर्ट है 180 178 का एक स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट है. सेकेंडली, like I said, those fake breakdowns with the trend are much better than against the trend. अगर आप देखोगे नेशनल एल्यूमिनियम ऑलरेडी एक अप ट्रेंड में था and it was going through a phase of consolidation before it resumed its upward again. So already एक अप ट्रेंड में था, एक जो throwback आया था उसमें आपको एक fake breakdown मिला है. So those fake breakdown along with the trend are much better than against the trend here. और जैसे ही आपको आता है wait for the price to break above this high. जैसे आपका फेक ब्रेकडाउन कैंडल का हाई जैसे ही ब्रेक होता है, यू डोंट हैव टू वेट फॉर अ क्लोज. जैसे हाई ब्रेक होता है, दिस इज वेयर यू विल एंटर. जस्ट फ्यू पॉइंट्स बिलो 180 इज वेयर यू विल कीप योर स्टॉप लॉस एंड यू कैन एम फॉर 1:2 और 1:3. और हाँ, आपने मान लो 186 में एंट्री लेके फिर से 180 आ गया, यू एग्जिट योर पोजिशन, टेक अ स्टॉप लॉस एंड टेक दैट स्मॉल लॉस एंड मूव आउट ऑफ द ट्रेड. But as long as the price doesn't fall below this level again, you can hold on to your position here as well. Is that part clear? So we had 2x put writing. Stock was already in an uptrend. The stock moved above the high of the fake candle here. SL can be around 176, 178. Is the trade setup clear, guys? If you all can let me know in the chat box. See, it's a very simple setup. आप भी इसको आराम से डेली ट्रैक कर सकते हो. अब अ गुड वे टू सी इज, बट इसमें एक ही चीज है कि आपको रोज शाम को स्टॉक्स को देखना पड़ेगा. सो यू कैन क्रिएट अ वॉच लिस्ट ऑफ लेट्स से मिड कैप स्टॉक्स, स्मॉल कैप स्टॉक्स और लार्ज कैप स्टॉक्स और एनी स्टॉक्स दैट यू वांट टू ट्रैक. सबसे पहले वो स्टॉक्स देखना जो लूजर कैटेगरी में, जो 2%, 3%, 4% फॉल हुआ है. बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है आप ऐसे कोई भी स्टॉक्स ले लो, जैसे आइडिया हो गया, आर पावर हो गया या कोई पेनी स्टॉक हो गया, उस पर ट्रेड नहीं करना है. टेक सम गुड स्टॉक्स, एटलीस्ट सम गुड मिड कैप स्मॉल कैप स्टॉक्स. जो स्टॉक निफ्टी 500 यूनिवर्स है या निफ्टी का जो माइक्रो कैप है, मिड कैप है, स्मॉल कैप है, यू कैन लुक फॉर दो स्टॉक्स. बट डोंट गो फॉर दोस पेनी स्टॉक्स लाइक आइडिया, रिलायंस पावर और दैट ओडिग्मा या ऐसे कोई स्टॉक्स में मत जाना. ट्रेड इन गुड स्टॉक्स ओनली. यू हैव अ गुड यूनिवर्स विथ यू एंड जस्ट आपको वन बाय वन इजीली आप एक 30 मिनट्स आपको लगेगा पूरा आपको स्टॉक स्कैन करने में. इट वोंट टेक मोर टाइम. वंस यू हैव दैट सेटअप क्लियर इन योर माइंड, आपको चार्ट देख के यहाँ पे पता चल जाएगा. क्लियर? ओके. So 30 minutes done into the session. So are you all ready to test your knowledge? If you all can let me know in the chat box. So I would want to see, देखते हैं अभी कितने लोग आइडेंटिफाई कर पाते हैं फेक ब्रेकआउट्स और फेक ब्रेकडाउन्स. So got the setup clear, guys? So setup clear है, multi confirmation भी clear है. Now I will just keep the raw chart in front of you. And I would see how many of you all have actually got this fake breakouts and fake breakdowns here. And then I will show you a different version to it as well. अभी तक हम close के लिए रुक रहे. मान लो ऐसा कोई कैंडल आपने देखा होगा जो एक लंबा विक आता है, but then the wick goes up and eventually the wick goes down. How do we also combine an RSI divergence reversal के लिए आप कैसे देख सकते हो for fake breakouts and fake breakdowns? So we'll go to that part as well. ठीक है, so first let's test your knowledge. Stock number one, guys. So this is Ashok Leland daily chart in front of you. So there is a fake breakdown somewhere in this chart here. So how many of y'all can spot a fake breakdown in this chart? So take your time, take a minute or so. I think first time आप देख रहे हो. So you let me know where is it that आप यहाँ पे एक fake breakdown आप कहाँ पे आपको नजर आ रहा है अशोक लीलैंड में. So this is a daily chart of Ashok Leland. It is the stock is already in an uptrend. So you can clearly see that stock एक uptrend में है. Okay, Harish ji has given an answer. Hitesh ji has also given an answer. Near 94. Not really. I mean, yes, I take your point because that's a wick fake breakdown. If you are seeing at the start of my screen, okay, that is also a fake breakdown. I get you. You are not totally wrong in this case. Above 112.5. Hardy ji saying 118. Okay. Sachit ji, dear, 124. Okay. Dinesh ji above 112.5. Sachit ji, dear, 124. Rohit ji, 96.5. Okay. See, if you are talking about this level, so see, there is a low, but I don't see a candle closing below the low. And I don't see a candle closing above the low as well. यहाँ पे तो मुझे red candle, green candle का combination ही नहीं दिख रहा है यहाँ पे. So I would rule out 96.5 in this case. See, I'm not saying 96.5, you are totally wrong. That is also a different variation that I was going to talk about later. जहाँ पे एक low बना है, wick वो low को break करके और वही candle से ऊपर चला गया यहाँ पे. But that is not the setup that we discussed now. Okay, so I'll tell you where is the fake breakdown here. This is where the fake breakdown is, guys. So you can see the price was in an uptrend. There was a low here. The price gave a breakdown and immediately the price gave a fake breakdown here as well. And you can see there is almost a piercing like candle pattern here and the price swiftly moved up from that level. So your entry would be somewhere around 120.5 with a stop loss somewhere around 115.5, a 5-point risk. Yes, Sudhakar. So everyone who pointed out around 116.5, 117, RDG 118 आपने थोड़ा ऊपर बोल दिया. I think this is the level that I was talking about. So this is the level here. Clear? Okay, great guys. Good start. Okay. Okay, this is the next stock in front of you. Let's see how many of you all are able to spot a fake breakdown pattern in Mazgaon Dock. A fake breakdown pattern in Mazgaon Dock. How many of you all? It's okay. You can take your time. I mean, it's completely fine if you take 5 minutes because you are learning for the first time here. So it's okay. Just train your eyes, guys. I think the whole essence of this strategy is to train your eyes to look for a low, a break below the low, and a break immediately above the low here as well. Sudhakar ji saying 2060. वो केबीसी का फास्टेस्ट फिंगर फर्स्ट जैसे आ गया यहाँ पे, जैसे ही मैंने चार्ट डाल दिया एंड एवरीवन हैज स्टार्टेड टू टाइप आउट हियर. हरीश जी 1900. ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग. I'm getting a lot of different answers. Sachin ji saying 1980, Sudhakar ji saying 2060, Harish ji saying 1900, Shravan ji 1980, Tarun ji 1980, Murthy ji 1980. I think जिन्होंने वो 1980 बोला है, I think almost you all have got it. 2575. Not really, Ritesh ji. 2200 काफी ऊपर है. 2200. Oh, this you are saying nahi, see, if this is a low, the price has not closed below the low. There is only a green candle here. Remember, there एक low होना चाहिए, वो low के नीचे close होना चाहिए, और immediately वो low के ऊपर close होना चाहिए. So this is the criteria, guys. कहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको ये? Chandra ji saying 2800, Harsh ji 2600. Multiple trades. Guys, यहाँ पे ना मेरे को फेक ब्रेकडाउन भी दिख रहा है और फेक ब्रेकआउट भी दिख रहा है. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू ऑल आर एबल टू स्पॉट अ फेक ब्रेकडाउन योर, सॉरी, फेक ब्रेकआउट किसको दिख रहा है? फेक ब्रेकडाउन तो ठीक है, मैं बता दूंगा, बट हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू ऑल कैन स्पॉट अ फेक ब्रेकआउट हियर एज वेल, where there was a high, the price has closed above the high, and immediately the price has closed below. I can see that pattern here as well. कौन से लेवल पे आपको दिख रहा है फेक ब्रेकआउट? Near 2665. See, if you are talking about this level, then nahi, because see, the price has closed above, but next candle immediately hasn't closed below here. Between 3000, yes, okay, hi, you can say this as well. There is a high, the price has closed above the, but काफी ज्यादा gap down हो गया यहाँ पे, हितेश जी. But somewhere in the mid of the screen is where you can look for a fake breakout. Okay. Can you all see this pattern here, the one that I'm circling on my screen? There is a high. The price has closed above the high, and immediately the price has closed below the high here. And from there onwards, you can see Musgao Dog, it gave a fall. And immediately the fake breakdown that I was talking about, it was this level, guys. They are about 2000 levels, 2005 levels. So how many of you all mentioned 2000? Nobody mentioned 2000. किसी ने भी 2000 लिखा नहीं है. But यहाँ पे you can see there is a low here. प्राइस डे लो के नीचे क्लोज किया और इमीडिएटली प्राइस डे लो के ऊपर क्लोज किया. सो दिस वाज द फेक breakdown pattern in Musgao Dock, and you can see your SL would be roughly around 200 250 points, but then I think Musgao Dock would add a one-way rally. That is what I was saying. So your risk is small, but if the trade works in your favor, I think your risk to reward will be absolutely favorable in this case. ठीक है? Okay, so this is the chart of Mahanagar Gas, guys. So let's see how many of y'all are able to spot a fake breakout. Why breakdown is fake at 2668? This level I was talking about. Hitesh, ये देखो, ये हाई है, ये हाई के ऊपर ये ग्रीन कैंडल ने क्लोज किया और इमीडिएटली ये हाई के नीचे ये रेड कैंडल ने क्लोज किया यहाँ पे. So there was a high. The price closed above the high. The price immediately closed below the high here, and this was where we got a fake breakout in Musgao Dock. Now look at MGL chart, guys. Are you all able to spot a fake breakout in Mahanagar Gas? Any fake breakout setups in Mahanagar Gas here? Near 1280, Sachin ji saying 1280. Okay. Any other answers? You can look at the chart of Mahanagar Gas and 1280, 1250. Okay. So one is I can see a fake breakout and I can see a minor fake breakdown as well, which is kind of against the trend. Exactly, guys. I think almost a lot of you guys are saying 1280. That's perfect. So this was the level that I was talking about. So there is this high here. The price closed above the high, and immediately the next candle, the price closed below. The moment this low gets taken out, that is when we will have our entry with an SL just above this high line here. It's near about 1260, 1280. I think जो भी आपने 1260, 1280 बोला, I think that is the right answer in this case. Is that part clear, guys? Understood? Okay, I have to show you some few more examples. Let me open up my trading view. And just a second. Okay. Before I show you some examples here, now I'll show you. हाँ, I'll coming to that only, सुधाकर जी. अभी मैं आपको एक और एक वेरिएशन बताता हूँ ये फेक ब्रेकआउट्स और फेक ब्रेकडाउन्स का, that you can combine along with the RSI here as well. Let me show you that. Now let's say there is the price. Okay, just a second. So let's say the price is in a downtrend. There is a low. The price moves up and it goes down. And let's say the candle has formed here, but only the wick has gone below the low. So the एक low है यहाँ पे. Let's say the candle has, let's say this is an open and this is a close here. And this is the green candle. But what has happened is here you can see there is this wick here that has gone below and a low के काफी नीचे चला गया था. And at the same time, you can see ये जो आपका जो RSI है, it is going up like this. Now, what do you see in this case? Do you see the price is making a lower low? So you can consider wick fake breakdowns as well, provided you have RSI divergence signal as well supporting your view. So where the price should be making a lower low, at the same time RSI आपका higher low बनाना चाहिए. Provided आपको अगर wick fake breakdown भी मिला, you can consider that case as exactly. So you need a bullish divergence. तब जाके आप wick का जो fake breakdowns है आप वो भी consider कर सकते हो. Similarly, let's say the price is in an uptrend, it goes down, it moves up higher, and let's say candle है, it closes here, it's a red candle, but सिर्फ ये wick ऊपर गया है and immediately वो candle वो नीचे close हो गया यहाँ पे. So here you can say that price ने यहाँ पे एक higher high बनाया, but RSI का negative divergence है, that is a lower high here. So आप wick वाले जो fake breakouts और fake breakdowns है आप वो भी consider कर सकते हो. Is that part clear, guys? So yes, Sudhakar ji, you can consider. So this is the other variation that I was talking about. So definitely you can consider this. Now let me show you some examples. Guys, look at the chart of AU Small Finance Bank and let me know if you are able to spot a fake breakdown with an RSI divergence. There is an AU Bank daily chart on my screen here. See if you are able to. So these are more like your reversal patterns. The ones जो trend के against है वो आपके reversal patterns बन जाते हैं. So ये AU बैंक का चार्ट है, आप देख सकते हो इसमें डाउन ट्रेंड होना चाहिए और वहां से आपको एक रिवर्सल मिला. So I was talking about this particular level in AU Small Finance Bank. So you can see this. There was a low, लो के नीचे क्लोज हुआ, लो के ऊपर क्लोज हुआ, विक फेक ब्रेकडाउन था. At the same time, the price was making lower lows and RSI उसी टाइम पे एक हायर लोज बना रहा था. So the moment ये हाई के ऊपर क्लोज होता है, somewhere around 508, 510 आपका एंट्री होगा and just below the low 490 आपका स्टॉप लॉस होगा and you just need to keep riding the trend. If it goes up, it works well. If it goes down, आपका SL hit होगा यहाँ पे. Clear? Perfect. Let me. Okay. Guys, so this is a chart of HBL engineering. Let me know if you are able to spot a fake breakdown here in this chart. This is the chart of HBL engineering here. Any fake breakdowns जो आप देख सकते हो ये चार्ट पे आप मुझे कमेंट करके बता सकते हो. कहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है? इसमें आपको शायद डाइवर्जेंस ना मिले, बट आपको फेक ब्रेकडाउन जरूर दिखेगा यहाँ पे HBL इंजीनियरिंग में, and that too formation of fake breakout at a very key moving average level. It is a key long term moving average support for the stock, और वहीं पे ये फेक ब्रेकआउट भी बना है. So that was an added signal here. It's okay, there is no particular readings for RSI, it's just that price should be making lower lows and RSI आपका higher lows बनाना चाहिए. That's it. Ideally ये divergence आपका overbought oversold levels में है, that would be much better, because most of the times आपका neutral zone में divergence नहीं बनेगा, but that formation of divergence is important. HBL, this was the level that I was talking about. There was a low, the price went up, closed below, closed above. RSI देखो एकदम बॉटम में आ गया था, इट वाज बिलो 40, एंड वहीं से हमें एक स्ट्रॉन्ग अप मूव नजर आया था HBL इंजीनियरिंग पे. ओके, लेट मी शो यू. ओके, how many of you all can spot a fake breakdown in Glenmark? There is a fake breakdown in Glenmark somewhere on my screen. How many of you all can spot a fake breakdown in Glenmark? And that too, that fake breakdown has come in at a very key moving average level. So you can use moving average to your advantage as well in this particular setups. कोई मुझे बता पाएगा ग्लेनमार्क में कहाँ पे आपको नजर आ रहा है ये फेक ब्रेकडाउन? इनफैक्ट 2 केसेस में यहाँ पे फेक ब्रेकडाउन दिख रहा है ग्लेनमार्क में. Exactly. So one fake breakdown was this. This is the level that I was talking about, where there was the low here, price closed below the low, and immediately bullish harami candle bana, and the price moved up from there. And the other fake, not really a fake, I would say, because ये देखो ये इसको पे consider नहीं करो. It's not a clear setup though, so I would ignore this 775 here. I would consider this one around 730. Yes, Harji, perfect. Just a second. Okay. How many of you all can spot a fake breakdown in Bank of Baroda? This fake breakdown is interesting here as well. So Bank of Baroda में एक fake breakdown है, that is also quite interesting. And उसके साथ साथ look at the RSI also guys. आपको RSI भी एक अच्छा सिग्नल देगा उसी के साथ साथ. So this is the level that I was looking at. There is a fake breakdown here. There was a low, it closed below, immediately closed above. And at the same time आप देखोगे RSI was making a lower low. Sorry, price was making lower low, where the RSI was making a higher low here. So again, divergence plus a fake breakdown, that's a very good setup. One stock which I want to show you is, okay, so how many of you can spot a fake breakdown in BHEL, guys? See, this is an interesting case in BHEL. मैं आपको बताता हूँ BHEL में क्या हुआ होगा. Okay, first you all let me know if you are able to find a fake breakdown in BHEL. So I'll tell you what would have happened. See, the first fake breakdown would have come in at this zone. Correct? There was a low, the price closed below the low, immediately the price closed above the low here. So you would have taken entry because the next candle went above this 200 level, ऊपर चला गया. फिर ideally क्या हुआ होगा? देखो price फिर से नीचे आ गया. Here it would have triggered your stop loss. So this was a case where आपका stop loss trigger हुआ होगा. Then ideally this low, if you consider, आपका प्राइस लो के नीचे क्लोज हुआ, फिर से ऊपर क्लोज हुआ, एंड देन यू वुड हैव री एंटर्ड हियर एंड देन द प्राइस मूव्ड अप अगेन. So there was a low, price closed below the low, the price again moved above the low here, and वहां से प्राइस ऊपर की तरफ. तो यहाँ पे it was a case of stop loss getting triggered. Perfect. Shravan ji is asking for Asian Paints. एशियन पेंट्स कहाँ पे आपको दिखा है? आपने एशियन पेंट्स कहाँ पे देखा है? लेटेस्ट कैंडल? See, there was one fake breakout here. Classic. Price closed. There was a high, closed above, closed below, and from there Asian Paints gave a fall. It looked like Asian Paints was set to go rise further, but वहीं से एक फेक ब्रेकडाउन आके वहां से नीचे आ गया यहाँ पे. See, this is again a classic example. Fake. There's a low here. It closed below the low. Again, it marginally closed above. ये पूरा close नहीं दिया है. So this was kind of dicey. ऐसा कोई significance नहीं है. A lot of people would keep support and resistance at round numbers. Ideally, it's your price level that matters. So I'm not there are a lot of people who use numbers like 777, 333, 222. I think it's not at all. You have to go with what the price is. आपका high and low क्या है? Those are your zones. वो उसको 193 बोलने के जगह वो 195 या 190 बोलेंगे ताकि it looks more appealing. But there is no at least यहाँ पे कहीं नहीं लिखा है कि उसको round off करके बताना है. So nothing like that. The fundamental team does research on that. So based on the fundamental factors, वो pick of the week and pick of the day decide होता है. So they have their own checks. They will look at the quarterly results. फिर वो देखेंगे वो fundamentals improve हो रहा है कि नहीं, numbers improve हो रहे हैं कि नहीं, future prospects क्या है वो business का, क्या और उसमें earnings potential है कि नहीं. So the fundamental team वो भी काफी webinars लेते हैं. तो जब भी fundamental webinar होगा तब आप उनको जाके आप पूछ सकते हो कि ये जो fundamental picks होते हैं, what is the logic behind those picks here. I am sure they will have a better answer for this. रोहित जी, मैंने एक ईएमए के ऊपर एक वेबिनार किया हुआ है, आप देख सकते हो. इट्स अ डिटेल वेबिनार ऑन हाउ टू यूज मूविंग एवरेज. आप एक एसबीआई सिक्योरिटीज की यूट्यूब चैनल में जाओगे, लाइव टैब में आपको यूजिंग मूविंग एवरेजेस आपको दिखेगा. सो थोड़ा पीछे 2-3 महीने पहले लिया हुआ था. सो यू कैन गो थ्रू दैट वेबिनार. आई थिंक इट्स क्वाइट इन्फॉर्मेटिव एंड यू विल लव दैट. सो आई होप टुडेज सेशन वाज इन्फॉर्मेटिव गाइस, एंड आज होप आपको आज अच्छा वैल्यू ऐड मिला होगा. इट वुड हैव बीन अ गुड लर्निंग सेशन, आई होप टुडे. Let me know guys, how was the session? Was it informative? Did you all learn something? If not, you can go through this session again. This will be available on our YouTube channel. आप इसको फिर से बाद में अपने पेस में ही आप देख सकते हो. So the recordings are going to stay on the YouTube channel as well. So that was all about today's session guys. I'll meet you again next week. So next Wednesday again we'll have a webinar. And next Wednesday ko we'll be discussing all about Bollinger Bands. So how to use Bollinger Bands, what are the 10 unique ways to use Bollinger Bands is what we'll be discussing next week guys. So again that will be another good session. Agar aap Bollinger Bands use nahi kiye ho and you're going to use Bollinger Bands, then I'm pretty sure you should be. Gap will be on the last week. Bollinger Bands ke baad gap ke upar session hai. There is no hard and fast rule, Sudhakar ji, as to why we should not use. I think you can definitely use Heikinashi. But I'll soon conduct a session on Shravan ji, मेरा रोज mid market होता है 12:30 to 1:15 every day. I do mid market session, and we have these educational webinars that happens every week once from 4 to 5, and my other colleagues also do it. So usually week में 4 to 5 दो webinars होते हैं, and every day 12:30 to 1:15 we have our mid market session. एवरी वीक होता है एजुकेशनल 4 to 5 वीक में 2 बार होता है. एंड एवरी डे मंडे टू फ्राइडे फ्रॉम 12:30 to 1:15 वी डू द मिड मार्केट सेशन, जहाँ पे हम पूरे मार्केट्स के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं एंड विद अ Q&A सेशन एज वेल. So I'll meet you again tomorrow, guys, at 12:30. We have the Sensex expiry tomorrow, and I'll see you guys at 12:30. Until then, take care and stay safe. See you guys tomorrow for the session. Bye, guys.